everyone. Glad to see you again. Christmas was a very busy time, so I know I didn't have videos up for the month of December, but I'm back. Maybe I'll get one up the last week of the month. But I'm back with a review on the product that was quite talked about in scrapbook groups during the year of 2016. It's these Nuvo Crystal drops. They looked awesome. I went whole hog. I bought like 6 different colors at the scrapbook convention. And you know what? I sold them all to someone who wanted to try them. I sold them for, pennies, probably half, maybe 40 to 50% of what I paid for them, because they would probably be my worst product of 2016. So the reason I was so thrilled with them is they came out and said, oh, you can make them in advance. You don't have to put them on your project and wait for them to dry. You can make them in advance and store them like enamel dots. So over the summer, we went on vacation, and this is what I brought. One of the things I brought to do was the enamel dots. So I made them. They came out rather inconsistent. I had a template from Creekbank Creations with different sizes, and no matter how much I tapped the bottle down, you got lots of air bubbles. But the ones that came out great looked fantastic, so I was pleased. I came home, put them in my dish, and look, they stick to the dish. And I have tried 3 different dishes. I tried a plastic container, I tried a glass dish, and then this is coated from IKEA. This is actually fairly good. They're usually one big blob, and I have to scrape them with my tweezers. But here's the first problem. This is what they do in the dish. One big lump. And that would be fine, except they don't come apart. Even with my tweezer. Okay, got a few apart, and they're all falling on the ground. But here. And do you see what happens? As you're trying to pull them apart, you end up with divots in them. Or, if I try, let's see, I know they're super tiny, but let's see if I try to get this in here and pull. And I drop it. Let's see if I can find it again, because it showed perfectly what I wanted to show you. Here, I'll try to pull them apart with my fingers. Not coming apart. And do you see how they're now misshapen? They do that in your pages as well. I did use them on one page, and I put the one side in a book. Here's the one we originally used. You can see it's starting to get funny. I put it in a book. The one side that was closer to the spine had pressure. The other side did not. The side without the pressure looks lovely. Like this, nice and shiny and domed like an enamel dot. The side that was closer to the spine that had pressure is now flat and looks like you put your fingerprint on it from the cross-hatching of the plastic. So, definitely not worth what I spent on them. Look, here's another cluster. I don't know if I did something wrong that they're like this. Let's see, even though I got those apart, I don't know if you can see on camera. Doesn't there? Maybe there is now green stuck on my blue. So I would not suggest investing in these unless you guys have a tip that something I have done wrong. So that's my review of Nuvo Crystal Drops. I do have some new videos coming up for you. I have a scrapbook haul. I do have some process videos coming up, and I will be participating this year more frequently with the art blog hops that happen once a month with creative art collaboration. Okay, I hope to talk to you pretty soon, guys. Have a happy new year.